being themselves due to femininity. Femininity is a quality of being a woman. How this speech is relevant to all you is for girls mainly that you have or will be affected by traditional ideas of femininity, and for men, you could contribute to the negative effects. Not studied, but in my class for English 101S, I've been working with a book called Composing Gender that's based on masculinity and femininity, but mostly femininity and how it affects society for the last 8 weeks. We as society need to let go of traditional ideas of femininity because it's damaging and degrading women. So the first thing I like to cover is how media kind of brainwashes kids and stuff to think you only have certain roles for women and certain roles for men. But I'm focusing on men. So one of them is the Disney princess. Traditional ideas of femininity are portrayed in Disney movies. One specific that I like to bring up is Snow White, and how the movie's mainly her being tidy and cleaning up after the doors, and that's her only role as a woman. One quote I like to bring up from the book is What's Wrong with Cinderella? Peggy Orstein, author and mother of a daughter. Every single one is the same. It's about romance, love, and being rescued by a prince. I would protect my daughter from that. So she doesn't agree with the images and ideas Disney movies are trying to bring to their kids, and she doesn't let her daughter watch anything. Another thing that companies like to do is take advantage of how popular their product is, and they'll sell almost anything to kids to boost their sales, like backpacks, beds, TVs. Next thing I'd like to talk about is companies, how like Target, they have gender divided sections for their toys. As you see on the bottom left, pink, that's the girl section toys, and blue is the boy section toys. They recently just changed this about a month ago, that parents were upset how they had gender divided section for boys and girls, and now they have gender neutral sections. It even gets worse with the boxes, like Nerf guns, they have boys playing on them, and then easy bake ovens, they only have girls. So as a kid, you probably walk in the store and you often think, oh, this toy's not for me because it doesn't have a boy or girl on it. Parents aren't to blame because they're influenced by TV, ads, and how stores set up their toys. How this has a negative effect on kids is that it shows that girls could only be housewives, going back to Cinderella. They're taught at an early age, even though they might not notice it, but it leaves girls in a box of their careers, only taking care of their man and taking care of the house. And then boys are promoted to work hands-on with Legos and stuff. My next point is how media shows unrealistic beauty, it's not achievable, and girls often try to conform because they want to be appreciated by men. They want to have the ideal body, and this could often lead to let me show you. So as you can see, it's a level of, I guess you say beauty that's unachievable because they edit totally the girl's face, and then little girls see this, or even older people not aware, and they try to conform to this image that is not very realistic. And then oftentimes the girls can't conform to this image, they feel left out, they're ridiculed, they feel alienated, and sometimes they even harm themselves because they can't, I guess, go to society standards. Next thing I like to talk about is how, due to all that, women are rejected. how women are often objectified by men in society because they just care about their beauty. And you can see right here, newscasters, they show cleavage when they're just trying to deliver the news to attract male audience. And then Victoria's Secret models, they're like definitions of objectifying themselves. Results of femininity. Going back to the toys, girls are often taught that they can't really have any say. All their careers should be in the house. They can't really be anywhere else. So one video I like to bring up is Hillary Clinton. I'm not gonna play it because the sound wasn't working, but she's delivering a speech, and then a guy in the audience is yelling, "Iron my shirt," which has to do with like being a housewife and stuff. So all this results traditional ideas of femininity causes women to not be taken seriously in any ambitious position, and ultimately it makes women's voice, their voice voiceless. Solution. To be realistic, there's real no solution to this because there will always be ignorant people, and I like to compare it to racism. Even though we worked really hard to like take out racism from America, it still exists. So same thing with femininity, it will always exist. We just have to do our best to try to limit people trying to teach their kids this and teach our kids this. Traditional ideas of femininity are damaging young girls. First, I showed you how companies take advantage, influence parents and children. Second, how femininity damages females. Thank you.